Hello my sugar farms and welcome back to my channel. It's Sikon is here. Today we are going to be discussing a few tips on how to decorate a perfect buttercream. I think I'll be calling this the basic steps to decorating that first birthday cake to perfection. Alright, so if you already baked your cakes and you're wondering what comes next, this video is for you. But if you haven't started baking yet, you've never baked any cake at all, do not worry, you're not left out. I have a video which I've loaded and I'll be linking it in the description box. It's on tips on how to bake your very first cake. Do check it out later. The first step to preparing your first buttercream cake is prepare your cake layers. Now, I would emphasize on this. After you've baked your cakes and they've cooled down properly, you need to prepare your cake layers for decoration. If your cakes have come out of the oven and they are not even on top, you need to trim them. You need to take off the excess. Even if they are even, also take off that top part so that your cakes can be flat. Now, this is what we call in cake baking or in cake decorating trimming. So this way you have a nice and flat top, and it also helps your cake from not leaning to one side when you stack them. To keep your cakes from drying out, what you will need is to drizzle your cake with simple syrup, and this will help it to remain its moisture after decoration. Now, what to make a simple syrup in a pot, what you will need is the same quantity of water and sugar. So if it's 1 cup of sugar, then you're using 1 cup of water, and then you bring it to simmer and allow it to cool before adding to your cake. So to add it to your cake, what I normally do or what I advise you to do is to use a knife or your spatula to pierce holes into your cakes, and then you drizzle it. This way it simmers or it enters into the cake very well. And after you do that, you allow it to rest before you decorate your cakes. This will help you so much in cake decorating. It will help you keep your cake very moist. All right. You will also be needing a board, and the size of the board will depend on the size of the cake. But I will advise you to get a board that is at least 2 to 3 inches bigger than the actual cake that you're decorating. So this way you can have space to lift your cake up. The next step is to stack your cakes. Now you'll be needing a metal scraper, a buttercream silicone scraper, and also an offset spatula for smoothing your buttercream. Also, you have to make your buttercream to be pliable by mixing it very well with your silicone spatula. This way you warm it up so that it will be very pliable when you're about to use it. So the next step you'll be doing is to apply a small quantity of buttercream to the middle of the board that you're about to use. Then you place your cake in the center of the board. Make sure your cake is centered on the board. This buttercream acts as a glue to your cake. All right. Once you've placed the first layer of cake on the board, you add any amount of buttercream to the cake and spread evenly with your spatula. Alright, now remember that smoothing out the buttercream is so that the next cake can be flat on top of the already placed cake. So you're smoothing it out to place another cake on top of it, and this will give you straight sides. So if you're using more than one layer, what you want to do is to repeat the same process until the cake is properly stacked. Are you getting me? So what you have to do is to repeat each process until all the cakes are properly stacked. And now if your cakes are stacked and they are not even, what you also want to do is to trim off the excess using a serrated knife or a bread knife. This way your cake is perfect on the size so that you can move on to the next step. The third step is crumb coating. This is a very important part. Please do not skip this part for any reason. This is important because it helps you to track those tiny crumbs that are coming out from the cake. So you will use a tiny buttercream to trap these crumbs in. So this is the best and biggest secret that professional looking cakes have. So without this cake, you might end up with crumbs in your final cake. All right. So do not forget to also use two separate bowls for this step. In one bowl is the main buttercream, and then in the other one you'll be taking off the excess crumb coats that you have brought out. So once you are done with this, you can put your cake in the freezer or the fridge for 30 minutes and continue final decoration, or you move on to the next step. This is the fourth and final step to decorating your cake, which is the final decoration. And it is advised that you add as much buttercream as possible so that you can have a perfect cake. Now, what I do, or what I can advise you to do, is to start from the top to work your way downwards. All right. So you add your buttercream to the top, smooth it out, then work your way downwards. And depending on the size of cake that you're working with, it is very important that you follow these steps and watch properly so that you can understand it. So once your cake is very covered and you're sure that you're not missing any spot, it is time to grab your scraper. So now use the scraper to create an angle 90 degrees. Okay, this way you're scraping off all the sides, and once you scrape, please take off the excess and then continue back. So this is where the turntable is very important. If you don't have one, please try to do this step as much as you can. All right. So what you want to do is to create smooth sides, and how you achieve that is to start from one end and turn and come back to the other end, that same point that you started, and that way you've created one particular swift. So after you've done that, you take off the excess from the top edges. Remember to also clean your board so that any stain or anything that would make it not look attractive is gone. So take your time and use a damp cloth to clean your board. This way it looks very presentable and nothing is messing with your cake. Now we fully stacked, trimmed, and covered a full cake. So you can now add your finishing touches to the cake however you want. But before we go, I want to encourage you to not compare your first decorated cake with someone else's 100 cake. All right, your first cake, it can't be perfect. It will not be perfect, but you will definitely learn something from it. So it might be that you have learned how to stack, or how to crumb coat, or even how to trim cake properly. All right, you can even learn how to smooth cake. So whatever it is, I want to encourage you to celebrate each process, celebrate the progress, celebrate what you have achieved in it. All right. So with this, I can definitely tell you that we have come to the end of this video, and I hope it was really helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe, to like, to even share this video with someone that you think might need it. I would also be putting or uploading more videos for you guys. So thank you for being on this journey with me. I am grateful to be here, and I'm sure you're grateful to be here with me as well. See you in the next video. Bye.